Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Ruach Kadesh. Greetings to all Israel, all Yasharala, including the Israelite foreigners, and anybody else that wants to come into truth. Um, this was led by the Spirit, so we always do what the Spirit, inclines us to do first, which is we're gonna do 3 chapters of Yeshayahu, which is the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, 41, and 42. Then later on, in collaboration with the Spirit, I'll do first and Second Timothy, hopefully in one video, both of them one shot. But we're gonna get to this first. Let's get edified. Yahawah's people are comforted. Okay, it says, "Comfort, yes, comfort my people," says your Elohim Yahawah. Speak comfort to Jerusalem and cry out to her that her warfare is ending, that her iniquity is pardoned, for she has received from the Elohim his hands double for all her sins. Basically redemption's coming near. The voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare the way of the Most High, make straight in the desert a highway for our Elohim. Every valley shall be exalted, every mountain and hill brought low, and the crooked places shall be made straight, and the rough places smooth. The glory of Yahawah Elohim shall be revealed to all the flesh, shall see it together, for the mouth of Yahawah has spoken. Okay, basically, the day of the Most High, the day of the Lord, the day that Yahawashi makes his glory, in the name of the Father, everybody's gonna know it. The world around. Let's continue. The voice said, cry out, and he said, what shall I cry? All flesh is grass, and all its loveliness is like the flower of the field. The grass withers and the flowers fades, because the breath of Yahawah Elohim blows upon it. Surely the people are grass, and the grass withers, the flowers fade, but the word of Yahawah Elohim stands forever. Yeah, man, the word is the first and the last, and it's forever, man. O Zion, you bring good tidings. Get up in the high mountains, O Jerusalem. You who bring good tidings, lift up your voice with strength. Lift it up. Be not afraid. Say to the cities of Judah, behold, Yahawah Elohim. Behold, Yahawah Elohim, the Most High, shall come with a strong hand. His strong hand is Yahawashi, our Lord, and his arm shall rule for him. See, his arm shall rule, the prince, Yahawashi. Behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him. He will feed his flock like a shepherd. He will gather the lambs with his arm and carry them in his bosom, and gentle lead those who are with young. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there for a minute, man. Basically, Isaiah, the great prophet, was already talking about, the right hand of the Most High, which is Yahawashi, who's the Word. That's another name for Yahawashi, the Word. Now here's another one. Who has measured the waters in the hollow of his hands, measure the Shamayan with a span, and calculate the dust of the earth in a measure, weigh the mountains in scales and the hills in balance? Who has directed the spirit of Yahawah Elohim, or as his counselor has taught him? With whom did he take counsel, and who instructed him and taught him in the path of justice, and who taught him his knowledge and showed him the ways of understanding? Yeah, basically it's talking about how Yahawashi, he's perfect in every way, because the Father is not only his Father, but he's also his Elohim, and he learned from the best, he is the Father, and the Father is him, man, through the Spirit, 3 make 1 and 1 make 3, Behold, the nations are as the drop in the bucket, and are counted as the small dust on the scales. Look, he lifts up the isles, and is very little thing, and Lebanon is sanctified to burn, nor its beast sufficient for a burnt offering. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted by him less than nothing and worthless. Basically, worldly accomplishments don't mean nothing to Yahawah, or Yahawah Elohim, or to Yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how much money you got, or how gold, or what accomplishments, or Olympic gold medalists, or whatever, man, or you create the best vehicles or weapons. All that is insignificant to the Most High, To whom then will you liken Elohim, or with what likeness will you compare to him? The workman models an image. The goldsmith overspreads it with gold, and the silversmith casts his silver chains. Whoever is too impoverished for such contribution chooses a tree that will not rot. He seeks for himself a skillful workman to prepare a carved image that will not totter. Idolatry, man, Everybody thinks that, if you wear a certain bracelet or chains with crosses or whatever, they that's gonna save you somehow, some way, man. That has no bearing, man. That's man-made, Have you not known? Have you not heard? Has it not been told to you from the beginning? Have you not understood from the foundations of the earth? It is he who sits above the circle of the earth. Yeah, the circle of the earth, man. And its inhabitants are like grasshoppers who stretch out the heavens like a curtain and spreads them out like a tent to dwell in. He brings the prince to nothing and makes the judges of the earth useless. Scarcely shall they be planted, scarcely they shall be sown, scarcely their stock take root in the earth, and when he will also blow on them, they will wither, and the whirlwind will take them away like stubble. Okay, basically is that first of all, like the throne of the Most High is above the firmament. So the circle of the earth is his footstool. That's what he's saying. So they're like everybody's tiny compared to the Most High, and he doesn't care about dynasties and all that, because he knows that they come and go, that they have no sustaining power. So he mocks these worldly kings because all they have is worldly accomplishments, and then they fade away and they go to fucking hell, and nobody remembers and nobody gives a shit. And the whirlwinds, you know what I mean, those are the chariots that are going to be coming. To whom then will you liken me, or to whom shall I be equal, says the Most High? Lift up your eyes on high and see who has created these things, who brings out their hosts by number, who calls them all by name, by the greatness of his might and the strength of his power. Not one is missing. Yeah, man, he's just, he's he's flawless, man. He's the Most High, man, superior being, you know what I mean? Why do you say, O Jacob, and speak, O Israel, my way is hidden from the Most High, and my claim is passed over by my Elohim? Have you not known? Have you not heard? The everlasting Elohim, Yahawah, the Most High, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. He understanding is unsearchable. Basically, is that, the Most High's ways, man, are beyond our comprehension. His works, man, are far beyond, above anything we can't understand. So that's why when we go through trials and tribulations, sometimes we don't really know what's really happening, man. But you understand that it's his will, and it will be done. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, he increases his strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young man shall utterly fall. But those who wait on the Most High shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with the wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Yeah, man, the elect, man, and the hopeful elect, you'll get re-strengthened, because you'll grow in the spirit. And it won't fade you, man. No matter what happens, you know that the Lord got you covered, man, and you're already, your comfort, man. That's why, that chapter's called it, the Most High will comfort his people, because he does, man. Glorified be your name, Abba Yahawah Elohim. Now it says here, chapter 41 now, Israel assured of Yahweh's help. See, we're assured to be redeemed, 1/3 of us. Keep silence before me, O coastlands, and let the people renew their strength. Let them come near, then let them speak. Let us come near together for judgment. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the coastland is, where we're at right now, in America, who raised up one from the east, who in the righteousness called him to his feet, who gave the nations before him and made him rule over kings, who gave them as the dust to his sword and has driven stubble to his bow, who pursued them and passed safely by the way that he had not gone with his feet, who has performed and done it, calling the generations from the beginning. I, Yahawah Elohim, am the first, and with the last I am he. The coastland saw it and feared. The ends of the earth were afraid. They drew near and came. Everyone helped his neighbor and said to his brother, be of good courage. So the craftsman encouraged the goldsmith. He who smooths with the hammer inspired him who strikes the anvil, saying, it is ready for the soldering. Then he fastened it in pegs that it might not totter. But you, Yasharallah, are my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the descendant of Abraham, my friend, whom you have taken from the ends of the earth, who called from his farthest region and said to you, you are my servant. You have chosen you and have not cast you away. Okay, man, let me stop this back because this is deep. You know what? When coming back to when it says who raised one from the east, who rises in the east? The sun, man. So that he saw that, like he gave the the wicked Edomites and the Hetans to, and all the nations of the world to the sun, man. And the host of the heavens, man, as their inheritance. But see, in verse 8 he says, but you, Israel, are my servant. I have chosen you and have not cast you away. So yeah, man, you know what? We're strictly for the Lord, man. We don't do no zodiac. We don't belong to none of this bullshit, man, okay? I know that our times are off, man. We're living in a Gregorian calendar. It don't matter, though, man. But, you know what I'm saying? But the 1/3, man, is going to remember their heritage. And that's the one that's going to be saved. Because 2/3 of our brethren, man, you know, call them Kunjakes, man, they're gone already, man. It's a wrap, man. You know, they already, they love that shit, man. You know? So, let's continue, you know? And fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your Elohim. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Yeah, man, we're going to get saved by our Mashiach, you know. Behold, all those who were incensed against you shall be ashamed and disgraced. They shall be as nothing, and those who strive with you shall perish. You shall seek them and not find them. Those who contend with you, those who war against you, shall be as nothing and as non-existing things. For I am Yahawah Elohim, who will hold your right hand, saying to you, fear not. I will help you. Fear not, you, warm Jacob. For men of Jasharallah, I will help you, says Yahawah Elohim, and your Redeemer, the Holy One of Jasharallah. Behold, I will make you into a new threshing sledge with sharp teeth. You shall thresh the mountains and beat them small and make the hills like chaff. You shall winnow them. The wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwinds shall scatter them. Yeah, the chariots. You shall rejoice in the Yahawah Elohim, and the glory in the Holy One of Jasharallah. Okay, I'm going to stop it there for a second, family. Okay, basically, you know, this is when he's talking about I will make you anew, you know, with sharp teeth and all that. It's the great awakening, man, of Jasharallah, man, the 1/3, man, you know, all 12 tribes, man, you know, coming into truth, man, and doing the works, man, and deciphering and just showing, man, that the Lord is with us, man, you know. And the whirlwinds, you know, those are the, you know, chariots. They're gonna scatter people around, man. So they're gonna fight our fight for us, you know, physically. We just gotta, you know, maintain and do spiritual work, you know, and do the proclamation and testify to all this, man. And now let's continue. The poor and needy seek water, but there is none. Their tongues fell to thirst. I, Yahawah Elohim, will hear them. I, the Elohim of Jasharallah, will not forsake them. I will open rivers in desolate heights and foundations in the midst of the valley. I will make the wilderness a pool of water, and the dry land spring of water. I will plant in the wilderness the cedar and the acacia tree, the myrtle and the oil tree, and I will set it in the desert of Cyprus and in the pines and the box tree together. They may see and know and consider and understand together that the hand of Yahawah has done this, and the Holy One of Jasharallah has created it. Yeah, see, so he's gonna provide us what we need, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we have to bank 1,000% on him, man, and never doubt. The futility of idols. Present your case, says Yahawah Elohim. Bring forth your strong reason, says the King of Jacob. Let them bring forth and show us what will happen. Let them show the former things that they were, that we may consider them, and know that the latter end of them, or declare to us things to come. Show the things that are to come hereafter. We may know that you are our Elohim. Yes, do good or do evil, that we may be dismayed, and if they're together, indeed you are nothing, and your work is nothing. He who chooses you is an abomination. I have risen up one from the north, and he shall come from the rising of the sun. He shall call on my name, and he shall come against the prince, as the mortar, as the potter trend clay. He who has declared from the beginning that we may know, in former times that we may say, he is righteous. Surely there is no one who shows. Surely there is no one who declares. Surely there is no one who hears words. The first time I said to Zion, look, there they are, and I will give Jerusalem one who brings good tidings. For I looked, and there was no man. I looked among them, but there was no counselor, who, when I asked of them, could answer a word. Indeed, they are all worthless. Their works are nothing. Their mold images are wind and confusion. Yeah, man, basically, man, it's talking about all the worldly religions, man, you know. They claim to be, you know, these false doctrines, you know, full of idolatry. They masquerade sun, moon, and stargazing, star worshiping for supposedly, you know, the name of the Most High, you know, like Christians and all that. When really it's only like watered down truth, which means watered down truth is no truth, and it's just deception, man. You know, like so it's like, you know, so you will be thrown off, man, and misled, because there's some good people that their heart is in the right place, but their mind is not in the right place, but they're too proud or too used to customs, whatever, too stupid, whatever the case. They, you know, they don't want to get it, man. But it says here that it's worthless, man. None of that shit's gonna work, man. None of these worldly religions, man. None whatsoever. Okay, now chapter 2, the final one, man. The servant of Yahawah Elohim. Behold, my servant whom I uphold, my elect one in whom my soul delights. I have put my spirit upon him. He will bring forth justice to the Gentiles. He's talking about the Mashiach, man. His only begotten Yahawashi. See, that's why this was led by the Spirit. The Spirit led me to chapter 40, 41, and 42. And that's why, we're doing this video. And then later on, after, I have dinner or whatnot, I'm going to do 1 Timothy and hopefully 2 Timothy all in one shot. Most High be willing. So let's continue. He will not cry out, nor raise his voice, nor cause his voice to be heard in the streets. A bruised reed he will not break, and smoking flax he will not quench. He will bring forth justice for truth. He will not fail, nor be discouraged, till he has established justice on the earth, and the coastland shall wait for his law. Yeah, man. So basically, he's gonna break America's back. And it's gonna say, like it says here, that, that his voice is not heard in the streets because nobody's hearing really the truth, man. It's only 1/3, man. Of hopeful elect, man, and everybody else, man, it's either 2/3 coon Jake, man, or a wicked Edomite, or a heathen, man, and it's gravely bad, man. Thus says Yahawah Elohim, who created the Shamayans and stretched them out, who spread forth the earth and that which comes from it, who gives breath to the people on it and spirits to those who walk on it. I am Yahawah Elohim, have called you in righteousness, and I will hold your hand. I will keep you and give you a covenant to the people as a light to the Gentiles. Yeah, man, because see, mainly the northern kingdom, 10 tribes, they had already been idolaters, man. So the Mashiach came here basically to restore Yasharallah, man. You know what I mean? To restore it, you know what I mean? To bring it back as in the beginning, because he's going to rule all 12 tribes, in the name of the Father. To open blind eyes, to bring out prisoners from the prison, to those who sit in darkness from the prison house. I am Yahawah Elohim, that is my name, and my glory I will not give to another, nor my praise to carved images. See, he don't respect the cross or that abominable Caesar Borgia, white Edomite homo picture, man. None of that, man. You know what I'm saying? He has no respect for that, man, whatsoever, man. So it's false doctrines are not going to save you on that day, man. And if these churches were really doing their job, you see how packed they get, man. Will we really be at this level of wickedness that we are in society and this stage in the game? Come on, man. Think, Jake, man. Have a head, man. Don't let nobody else slave you on, man. Now he said here, okay, behold, the former things have come to pass, and new things I declare before they spring forth, I tell you of them. So he's basically telling you, man, to be prepared, to be ready, man, to be able to withstand on that day, man, Now let's see, praise Yahawah Elohim. Sing to Yahawah Elohim a new song, and his praise from the ends of the earth. You who go down to the sea and to all that is in it, you coastlands and you inhabitants of them. Let the wilderness and the cities lift up their voice, the villages that Kedar inhabits. Let the inhabitants of Selah sing. Let them shout from the top of the mountains. Let them give glory to Yahawah Elohim and declare his praise in the coastland. Yeah, man, that's what we're basically doing, man. Everybody who's coming to truth, that have been moved by the Spirit, man, to prophesy and make these videos and go out, on the highways and byways, what I'm saying? Wherever we go, we spit the word, and we, we challenge things, and we decipher things, and we prophesy things, and we proclamation to proclaim things, man. What I'm saying? This is praising him in the coastland, man, right here in Babylon, man, in captivity, man. And my government, they hate it, man. But hey, man, it's the word of the Lord, man. The Lord shall go forth like a mighty man, and he shall stir up his zeal like a man of war. And he shall cry out, yes, shout aloud, and he shall prevail against his enemies. Yeah, so see, he letting you know that he's going to defeat everybody. He's going to defeat the whole world, man. A thorough ass whooping, man. Promise of Yahawah Elohim's help. I have held my peace a long time. I have been still and restrained myself. Now I will cry like a woman in labor. I will pant and gasp at once. I will lay waste the mountains and the hills and dry up their vegetations. I will make the rivers coastlands, and I will dry up their pools. I will bring the blind by a way they did not know. I will lead them in the path they have not known. I will make darkness light before them, and crooked places straight. These things I will do for them, and not forsake them. They shall be turned back. They shall be greatly ashamed, who trusted in carved images, who say to the molded images, you are our gods. Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. He's talking about us, man, because see, like, Yasharallah, man, this is a brand new movement, man. that it's a spiritual movement, man. Because you seen Jake, man, so-called African Americans, Latinos, and Native Americans do worldly movements, like you know, Malcolm X, or or Cesar Chavez, or Geronimo, Crazy Horse, whatever. And it doesn't last. It has no sustaining power. But this is a spiritual movement, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a spiritual awakening of the elect, the 144 and the 1/3 of the remnant of Yahawah. See, so that's a new path, and it makes darkness before light, because a lot of us were crooked. Like I was lost in the wilderness, but my soul, couldn't really accept what they were trying to teach me in religions, man. I was like, man, man, this ain't it, man. So 20 plus years ago, I went on this journey, man, and I found the Most High, man. So that's where it says, see, places that we didn't know, and we were ashamed, man, because we were ashamed of what we were, man. But we didn't trust in those carved images, and or nothing, because they are not our Elohims, But 2/3 of you, coon jakes, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. Hear, you deaf, and look, you blind, that you may see. Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messengers whom I sent? Who is blind as he who is perfect, and blind as Yahawah Elohim's servant, seeing many things, but you do not observe, open the ears, but he does not hear. Yeah, man, a lot of you just want to discredit us, or want to just nitpick because we say cuss words or whatnot. Something, just to not want to understand the message, man, that we're trying to say, man. Yahawah abstained disobedience. Yahawah Elohim is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will exalt the law and make it honorable. But this is his people robbed and plundered. All of them are snared in holes, and they are hidden in prison houses. They are for prey, and no one delivers, for plunder, and no one says restore. Who among you will give ear to this? Who will listen and hear for the time to come? Who gave Jacob for plunder and Yahawah to robbers? Was it not Yahawah Elohim? Okay, man, I'm gonna stop it right there because it's powerful, man. Who's in shambles, man, in the ghettos and the slums, poor, all fucked up, man? So-called African Americans, Latinos, and Native Americans all around the world, man. You know what I'm saying? And who went to plunder, man? Who went to slavery, man? The brothers from the southern tribe. And who got robbed, man? Israel, the northern tribe. See, and who gave us up? The Most High did, because we didn't keep his law, statutes, and commandments. He against whom we have sinned. See, we have sinned against him, for they would not walk in his ways, nor were they obedient in his laws. Therefore, he has poured on him the fury of his anger and the strength of battle. It has set him on fire all around. Yet he did not know, and it burned him. Yet he did not take it to heart. Okay, I'm gonna end it like that, man. See, basically, it's saying that we didn't believe that, that the Most High would forsake us, and we would plunder, and be robbed and become a mixed cake, and all the calamities just happened to us, man. Quite obviously could tell that we're in the we're last, when we should be first, So we didn't know that, but now we know that. So so he said to keep in mind, that don't forget who your salvation is, and what's required of you, and how things are really unfolding, man. Every day it's a new revelation. You know what I mean? The time has come, man, and glorified be the name of our Father, Yahawah Elohim, man, for the great awakening. I hope this was an exhortation. I hope this was edifying. And shalom, family.